Right, we're back again. You may notice there's a slight change in the background, and that is because I went out and bought LED lights, so I can now do this with the camera, which looks kind of cool, to be honest. I can go through and like change the colors, see what works best on stream. Um, yeah, I haven't really got a plan. Um, as such, I'm so just gonna make beats all night. Well, most of the night. I usually start streaming a little bit earlier, but have to do what we got. Um, I'm trying to think. I haven't got any projects that I've started recently, so I've taken the last couple of days off. Um, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the lights up. I can make it purple. I don't really work with the camera. You need like darker colors. Yeah, because red's way too bright. It makes my hair blend in. Green kind of works, but it looks gross. So I'll just stick with blue for now. I mean, preferably I'd have orange, but yeah, we have to do with this. So hard beats, hard beats, hard beats, hard beats. I don't know whether we want to go like Nardo Wick or Lil Baby. Lil Baby's probably the easiest. And I can make a whole bunch of those without getting burnt out, so. That was pretty cool. It's sort of, I don't really know. No, this is a pretty cool loop. I actually like it, so we'll roll with it. Realized there's no sound coming through. Why is that? Where are we looking? Properties. I can now hear the loop. Hopefully now, if I don't get in. It's suspiciously loud actually. Just gonna turn it down. Turn my mic up a little bit. That's better. The only issue is like I've messed around. I was filming a video the other day, and I was messing around with like the sort of volumes and stuff because I was doing quite like delicate details that are very hard to hear. So I sort of messed everything up. My mic volume was all over the place. Evidently, I wasn't doing the right amount of. I didn't have the right preset put on my. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and fix this. It's like if I speak loud, that's about the right volume. Any bit with a bit more substance. That's good, bro. You actually made it. I suppose what I could do is sort of do like a behind the scenes of how I'm gonna make the stock preset, because the drum kit has it as like a preset that you can sort of just drag in, but I'm pretty sure the stock ones are gonna have to be like um, it's gonna have to be like a full router preset, I suppose. Like you're gonna have to have channels separated for separate things like compression and stuff. So I suppose if I do that, then no, that'll be better. Because the way that like the drum bus works is you're gonna have to need like multiple um presets to do one thing, so it'd be easier just to route the channels, I suppose. But if I make the beat, then I can sort of build it around that. Because the drum bus isn't actually too difficult. It's all just compressors and stuff, but the compressors are like visual. So we'll just make the beat first and then sort of build the preset around it. Yeah, I don't expect many people to have the plugins. I did say that I was building, a stock preset one. I got one for vocals, but not many people actually do like vocal processing. But yeah, the plugins are very expensive. Yeah, it's like there was quite a few producers that like when they try and reach out to artists, like the artists that they can reach out to aren't of like the best quality. So they have to do like a whole bunch of vocal tricks and stuff. Which, as a beginner, like if you're only just learning to produce, then making a beat is overwhelming enough. Um, you don't need the added stress of having to mix vocals with someone either. But it's a useful tool to know. But that's when you start breaking into like less production, like less beat production and more music production. what do I want to do? Yeah. Yeah, no. If you get like a DM from someone saying like if they genuinely see potential, they wouldn't charge you. If anything, they'd give you money for it. I'd agree with you there, bro. I'm planning on doing like a fix and subscribe release sometime in the near future. So if you want to put yourself forward for it, because it's all well and good me like saying how to make the changes, but it would always be more useful if I because you said like the video helped you a lot with mixing and stuff, which is like half the battle. I'll tell you what, I had an email come through. Let me see if I can find the original email. I had an email through from someone who claimed to be working with Lil Baby, or like had a placement with Lil Baby, and like the conversation was like it seemed pretty genuine. And then he was sort of like, "Oh yeah, I heard this beat." Bearing in mind, I made a second channel just to post Lil Baby beats on it, and I posted one, and it got like 10 views. So it wasn't like it was it's not like the chances that he had seen it and been like a legit producer were very slow to begin with. So I was kind of like skeptical in a way. Oh no, the email's too far down. But like the conversation was genuine, and he was giving like actual advice and stuff. But then he was like, "Oh yeah, send me a pack through, and it costs like $200 just to get it guaranteed to be played in front of Lil Baby." And at that point, I was like, "No, mate." But that's what you gotta be careful of. Is like people see potential, or they see an opportunity to make money off of someone who's like naive and new, and they sort of just hope that you're innocent enough to take it, which is kind of messed up. Yeah, it's just people trying to get money. But like, never just assume that it's gonna be a spam. Like, if you see an email and you're like skeptical, like still reply to it, because the spam emails are made to look as like legit as possible. Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't know. Like they can sort of get a gist off of one, especially if you haven't got many. Like let's say you have like 3 or 4 beats, then but they're like really high quality, then you can sort of gauge where they're coming from, and you can sort of see the potential from that. I actually haven't opened my BeatStars in ages. I say ages. It's when you followed me. Yeah, so you got 13 tracks, and if they're high quality, or if they deem them high enough quality, then you know they can sort of like assume that you haven't got many, which means you must be new, or you're starting fresh. So like you got 124 plays on 3 tracks, or on 13, which is like it's nearly 10 per. And if you play it then as percentages. Have you got any new ones? When was this one made? Because I last streamed. Oh, so this was uploaded 2 days ago. Is the hard trap beat the tested one? Is that one of the ones that you've mixed after watching the videos? Or like what beat are you most proud of? If you have one that you're like most proud of, then I'll listen to that one. Actually, let me just quickly. Let me just quickly set a channel so I can go into the BeatStars. Right, screen capture. There we go. I thought I set that onto BeatStars. Yeah, oh yeah, I did. It's like. I mean, I can always listen to it. If like I was saying, I'm planning on doing like a fixing subscribers beat soon. So I don't know what any of that says. Tested or wrong? Okay. Can I copy that message? Do you speak Polish at all? Let me just quickly go Google Translate. I cannot type under pressure. Right, Polish. Polish to English. I have no clue what any of that says. Oh, I'm assuming it means greetings from Poland. Fair enough. What's good? So you like tested, and what one did you say? Tested or wrong? I'll listen to wrong first. I'm assuming these are loops.
What is wrong with
you? I mean, you got me pretty good. Play like 4 chords, not even that. Like proper chords, they can only play like 1, maybe 2. They play E and C and they don't go together. I mean, that mix is pretty good already. I don't know when this one was made. December 18th, so this is probably before the stream that you started watching the videos and all. So wait, this must have been like a month after you started producing. Yeah, seeing as you was the only one in, I was thinking of doing like a beat review. If you want to drop your beat stars, I can listen to some of yours if you got any, or like anywhere that you have beats, I can listen to them. Yeah, so you must have only been making beats for like a month at this point. right? And you hadn't watched the video about mastering, so that's actually a pretty good start already. I would say like the snare needs to be turned up, but the placement of the bass is perfect compared to the melody and stuff. And this is a hard beat, so this should go a little bit crazier. Where'd you find these loops? I bet I'll give it a check. Yeah, that's a lot better. God damn. You're gonna put me out of a job. I could tell that you watched the video, you know, because I can hear I can hear my exact mixing technique in there. The way you've thrown the bass into the limiter is perfect. Don't show like an actual audio engineer because they will have a heart attack. Oh, that's so good. Hang on. What's your channel name? Prod dot. What the fuck is that name? I'm assuming this is you. Yep. So what beats do you do? Future and Say Side. You can't go wrong with a hard beat. Is there any ones you want me to check out in particular? Trailer Park Boys. I'm gonna assume like the most recent one is. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Like just reaching out and growing like that. So this is 2 weeks ago with 490 views. How have you managed that? Bro, you got a drop source. I got over 300 subs and I genuinely cannot figure out how to get consistent plays. This beat has got to go popping off. Have you got any comments? Preferably the most recent ones. I'm expecting big things. Do you use loops as well, or do you make the samples yourself? Jesus Christ. A type beat channel is honestly the best way to grow. You've never posted a beat with loops. Alright, you gotta send me a loop pack. Honest to God. Jesus Christ. You've never posted a beat with... How do you only have 90 subs? How long have you been posting beats for? Yeah, I would say the arrangement's quite repetitive, but for Southside Future Beats, then that's kind of what you're on. Bro, for 5 months of posting, I don't know if that's like your first video, like you posted it as soon as you started the channel. But you've had a 2.5k view beat. This one's gotta go crazy. 2.5k. Bro, you don't use loops. How do you make all this stuff? Yeah, I would say that they are quite repetitive, but what can you expect from ACL Jacob type beats? That's kind of his whole entire flow. But yeah. But I would definitely say that your mix has gotten a lot better. I mean, this guy. I'm gonna say Baiku. That's the thing that makes it. That's the bit that sticks at the most. Baiku is just he's putting me to shame with mixes. But yeah, but I can't make melodies to save my life. I made one on the stream by accident. I don't even remember if I can find it. FL keys. Nah, you gotta be pulling my leg or something there, bro. You gotta be pulling my leg. FL keys. Bro, I spent £300 on Keyscape, and bro just comes out here saying FL keys. For real though. What the fuck? What, is it like a certain preset that I don't know about? Have they like updated it? FL keys. Bro looked at that and thought, yeah, I can make a song. Oh, to be fair, it has dark piano. I've never heard of Hive. What's Hive all about? Is that like a synth plugin? Oh, yeah, yeah, to be fair. Grand piano. Oh, so you literally use it just to like. There isn't a grand piano. Oh, wait in here. Why 3 octaves lower? So, right, hang on. I'm pretty sure I've already got like a. Wait, 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 wait. Why is there an 808 playing? I haven't got an 808 selected. Am I bugging or what? Oh. You're the one that said. You're the one that said it. Alright, bet. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a loop from scratch right now. Because I know, I'm pretty sure like future. I don't know. Do you have the BPM listed in this? 155 A sharp minor. Okay. Let me just quickly flick back to FL. 155. And then you say you always make the bass notes in thingy. In FL keys. So I'm gonna do the same. This might genuinely be the go-to technique. Use an A sharp minor. Because normally I do that for a bass note. How long the trial is? What trial? So it would normally be up here, so you said try 3 octaves lower. Just gonna like. Yeah, sure, we'll roll with that. Try C2. Blood is trying to get me to kill my ears. Oh, oh, wait, no, I'm getting it now. Yeah, no, I'm getting it now. I'm pretty sure they won't play, but. Like, what the fuck? Well, this is the bit that I struggle with, is actually like making the melody. Like, we have the bass notes, right? Which is one thing. But how do you go from bass notes to like what you make? No, the FL trial, I'm pretty sure that's for the cloud thingy. this bit. The FL trial is forever. It just means it like you can't export stuff. Well, no, you can't save. You can't export, which means you have to make like a whole beat in one sitting. All right, come on then, Baiku. Let's teach me how to make beats. I'm gonna change the title then to "Learning How to Make Beats." I'm sure that'll go down well. You tend to go with a sharp C, G sharp, D sharp. Ah. Oh wait, I mean, so you're feeling up right now. No, no. Right, hang on. Let me figure out the chord progression, so I can then put in like a pad. I don't think. Do I still have hypha? You watch my tutorials, bro. You're teaching me how to make beats. What you mean? I haven't. I still haven't got a hypha. It might be in contact 7. This plugin was described to be perfect for like Metro Boom and stuff, so we're using it. Bro, how do you watch my tutorials and make beats better than me? It's not fair. Can I? No, I cannot actually. Why? I don't get why it does this. You can't pick the preset. We're actually just gonna go like that, and then we're gonna make like a. This is gonna need EQing, but we'll roll with it. Ooh, let me one. C C C G B. This one goes to there. Okay, I'll take that sound for now. No, don't put it there. Try which note now? Because that note's not in the key. Wait, try F sharp 2. Okay. Then D2. And then C2. So literally just pitch it up a couple notes. Don't like that sound anymore. Was it? I'm pretty sure an Uzi song used FL keys. And I know YNW Melly. I know, this is weird. Right, so we've got the key, we've got the chord progression. This bit I can do by myself. This bit I know how to do, but it's like all the accents and stuff. There's gotta be hella beat packs that you use. I want to wait for him to finish typing. You better be following along too. Like we're gonna make the same beat. Woo! Everyone making the same beat. Bro's forgotten how he makes beats. Honestly, just roll with it. I need right. Hang on. I do have a one-shot pack that I actually quite like. Just roll with it. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with this for a bit. On the 5, change it to D2. You want to go like here. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. I'm just gonna go like that. And I think we want to go like up and then strip it down. I'm gonna add a delay. And we're going back. I need a drone. Yeah. That wasn't meant to happen. You know what? Why are you saying you can't? I know the theory of it. It's just actually doing it. I now need a pad to sort of like fill out the chords, but this one hasn't got any pads in it. This one could go hard. Like, wait, is this in the right key? And then we'll just drag this down. And for the sake of easiness, I'll drag this one over too. So, because this is currently, I want to go music theory on you. If I then drop this note to this one, it's still in the right key, which means I can then repeat that all the way through. And I'm not quite sure how I do it with this one. I'm pretty sure if I drop it here. Yeah, horrid is an English word. You used it right, don't worry. You had me tripping balls then. You made me forget my own language. Right, this key needs to change. Wait, do I have any plug? And then if I go like that, And you know what we're gonna do just for safekeeping? We're gonna pitch everything up an octave, and then we're gonna throw it into what's it called? Wait, what have we even got here? What's good, bro? You joined just in time. We're all trying to make a beat together. Right, hang on. Need to pitch this one up. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna record that in. I wouldn't say Dutch is different. It's very similar to German in most cases. But I know what you mean. Like my parents lived in Holland before I was born. Wait, why is that actually kind of going? I left the halftime on, but that kind of goes crazy. That kind of goes mental. Because if I now go into here, pitch it up an entire octave, and then get rid of the halftime. Alright, we're now rolling with this. At this point, I'm now just layering it all together. Let's see what portal banks we got. I bet, Mikey. Nice meeting you, bro. Appreciate your support so far. Alright, and then I can pitch up another 2. See you again soon, bro. What would happen if I reversed all this? And then made it unique. Then bring it back in. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna have to concentrate the hell out of this. Now I don't even know what bass notes I'm in. Alright, sit tight, we're figuring this out. We started on... Alright, listen. This is gonna sound like super like... What's the word? Like pick me? I don't know how like... It feels like I'm just begging for it at this point, but like... In college, I had to like make this EP, or this small album. And during that time, I had to like do... We had to make... I think it was like 3 songs each. And what was that? Like the melodies I made during college were all like super basic and super simple because my mates weren't like the most gifted. Yeah, I went to a music production college. Well, it was music technology, which was it's like setting up for shows and all that sort of stuff. But like one of the courses or one of the lessons was music production, which I already came in with like 3 years of experience, so it's not like I was learning a whole lot, but um, basically I only really made like super basic melodies because my mates that were rapping on them weren't like the most gifted. And also, like, I don't have a background in like any instruments other than the drums. So, like playing the piano, although I have a MIDI keyboard up there, I don't actually use it because I cannot figure it out to save my life. Like going into like a music production school. Um, it depends. It like the course that I done was very free. Like we could make whatever genre we really wanted. Um, but we were like encouraged to try and learn all of the skills. But if you're going into it thinking you know, you only really want to come out of it making one type of music. We learn basically it went we like I stepped into it knowing how to use a DAW and knowing how to make beats, but you come out of it knowing the whole process of being in a studio, or at least I did because we had a studio there. But you sort of learn to get comfortable, and you learn like the words and the terms to make music production a little bit easier to understand. So like, I could walk into a studio now and there'd be an engineer sat there working on a song, and if I wanted something changed, instead of like trying to explain it like in a weird way, I can say exactly what changes need to be done, and like looking at a compressor, you can kind of understand what it does. It's like it wasn't super beneficial because I already knew the production side of it. I just didn't know the fluency side or the word side of it. But we also learned a lot about like the history of music production and music labels as well, which is pretty important. Like knowing how they work or how they used to. They don't really work the same anymore. But I finished there a couple months ago, nearly a year ago, and yeah, all of the songs that I actually did for my final exam are on my SoundCloud. But like my Dropbox is full of past beats and stuff that I think the year that I had to make um my EP or my album, I made 56 songs. Most of them I made 4 for my one friend, 16 for my other one, and then I made 5 variations of my EP, which was like another 15 songs. I made like 36, maybe 40 songs in a year. But I don't know, most of them were like with guitars and stuff. Because the guitar that I played was really simple. I still don't understand compressors. You don't understand compressors even after working with them for 10 years. Like, I want to scrap this beat for now. Like, we'll come back to it. Where is it? This beat that I posted a couple days ago, I couldn't figure out the compressor, so I just scrapped it all. And I wish there was a way for me to record like both my audio and my guitar at the same time, because then I could make guitar beats. It depends. If I'm using loops, if I'm using like loops and I'm super inspired by the loop, then it can take me 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But if I'm doing it from scratch, then it can take me like 30, 40. But like speed is something that you get from just using the DAW. Because this beat has, well, Ozone 10 is a vintage compressor, which is really cool because it's visual, like you can see it working.
Morning, Tango. Morning, Tango.
But to be fair, I spent quite a while listening to this beat after the fact because I had my mate messaging me about it. But if I go to general settings, to be fair, 3 hours. It didn't take me 3 hours. I've just been listening to it over and over and over again. Nah, you're not slow. Everyone does it at their own place. Oh, one second. Like in the beginning, it would take me like 3+ hours to make a beat, and the beat wouldn't even be that good. That's because you don't know any of the shortcuts, or you haven't like gotten something
Morning,
else on
Tango.
it.
Morning, Tango.
Which part of the Netherlands do you live in? Well, Holland. Because my parents used to live in Eindhoven. And I went there. Well, I haven't been there in like a couple of years, but when I was there, I stayed in Eindhoven and I had the day out in Amsterdam with my dad. And I didn't really get to see a whole lot of it, but I like Dutch football. Plus, like, I don't know. I feel like the places that people go to is just like Amsterdam, maybe Rotterdam. I don't really see people going that far north. I'm gonna try to find a guitar loop. A melodic one, preferably. That's tuned. Yeah, I know Utrecht. I know they have a football team. That's how I know them. Utrecht is that's the one next to Amsterdam, isn't it? Well, like over from it. I don't know what that means, but I can only assume. Um, well, either means the worst or the best, in my mind. And I think living naive is probably the better, because I don't. My dad speaks Dutch, but I never got around to learning it. Like I suppose in like most of the touristy areas, you use sort of like an English version of Dutch where the words look the same. It's the craziest. I don't know. It doesn't seem crazy when I was over there. But I genuinely didn't realize how flat it all is. Like I'd always like made jokes about how it's so flat, but I actually didn't realize that like to get to the sea, you don't go down a hill or up or like up a hill or anything. I didn't realize Eindhoven was crazy. Well, my dad, he used to work for Philips, which was based in Eindhoven, and I'm pretty sure still is, like mostly. And like he used to say, like he told me the story of how it was like before just just a village, and then the company moved there, and they basically turned the village into like their factory, and then everything sort of grew from that. I don't know how true that is. We didn't really stop in Eindhoven. We sort of just like drove through it. Um, I was saying that we did stop and walk around the park for a bit and get some food, but the Cody Discord really struggling for loops right now. Asian roll. That's so good. That wasn't English. That's good, bro. I suppose like if you live in Holland, you haven't got much of a reason to really go outside of where you live. Anyway, I like this loop, so I'm just gonna put some drums on it. Bro, Streamlabs is so slow for viewer counts. I get them from the Cody Discord mostly, which is why like if there's a slow day, I won't make any beats. But there's like some days where you get like a ton of decent loops or like a pack that's like super good. Na, 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 na. No, they're not royalty free, but you just split the royalties 50-50. It does get like more complicated as time goes on, but for the most part, you know, as long as you split 50-50, then they don't really care. Which is like the correct way to do it. If they're trying to negotiate you into anything that isn't 50-50, unless it works in your favour, just don't accept it. Now, royalties really ain't a problem for smaller producers that are just trying to get work. I can't remember how I mixed this kick before, like, it used to, I literally, I don't even know what I did. I think I just left it on. Yeah. If you want to see it as like cheating or whatever, the right VST doesn't exist. You can get Omnisphere and then you'll find another VST that you want. Like it's like an endless cycle for me anyway. It's not cheating. Like, I can see how people think it's cheating, but if it gets you where you need to be, then there's literally no problems with it. This loop is out of time. I just realised it's probably distorting and everything. The loop either is really... Yeah. Is there a bit where there's more of a melody? You shouldn't feel bad about it. Like, you're just starting out. Like, if you haven't got the equipment to do it, there's no point forcing it. But I can see where you're coming from. That's the only issue is like if you're not making your own melodies, you're not in control of the volumes, to some extent. Although you kind of are at the same time. But it means like mixing gets a little bit trickier because you're not able to pan things out the way. Bro, the mix was fine. The mix was perfect. I can tell that you listened to the tutorial properly because, the placement of all the instruments, the priority that you had was perfect. Like everything, like the melody you had no control of, but you picked a good melody. And that's like the basis of it. You picked a good melody. The drum selection was perfect. I'm guessing you got most of them from the drum kit. But yeah, like the mix was probably the best one I've ever heard, like yet, from someone who's like sent me back something. So I can see that you actually like took the idea on board, and I actually really liked it. You know, if you just keep that up, like keep practicing mixing that way, eventually you'll be able to like put your own spin on it. Not saying that you need to, but it's like a good basis to get comfortable. And you've only been producing for like what, 2, 3 months. You got like so much potential and room to grow that it's like you don't have to worry about what your beats sound like now. And that's what it was. The melody was really laid. How long did it take for you to mix after you watched this tutorial? I like to think that the way that I do it is pretty quick. I wouldn't don't let the that it got like the least plays get to you. Like if I got disheartened every time like one of my beats didn't get plays or as many as I'd like, then I would have stopped posting months ago. But it's probably because if we look at it, if I just flick over to here, if you look at it right, you have 13 beats posted. You have Kid Laroi, Kid Laroi, Kid Laroi, Kid Laroi, Kid Laroi, so on and so on. And you've only done Kid Laroi up to that point. Yeah, that happens a lot with BeatStars. But it's because you had like a hard trap beat. It's because like people who had like followed you or like come back to listen to your beats came for the Kid Leroy stuff. So you want to like make your mind up whether you're going to continue with the Kid Leroy or if you're going to switch over to the hard beats. One second. Let me actually just quickly do some googling. Let me get rid of the camera. Go on my phone. Because right, if I load up my YouTube statistics, we've like my most recent beat was uploaded 2 days ago, right? That got 99 plays, and that was ranked as a 2 out of 10. Then the one underneath it, oh yeah, my second and most recent got 114 8 days ago, which was a 2 out of 10. And then the one after that got 35, 19, 49, 92. So you need to find something that works for you. And I know you said you didn't have a type beat channel, but if you do, let me help you like get everything set up and sort of talk you through the decisions that you need to make. Because with beats like that, and especially in like a genre is like not saturated but full. There's a lot more potential buyers now for hard beats than there ever has been. Then I'm more than welcome to like walk you through the like choices. Here life goes. Yeah, I think. Well, looking at it, right, the tags you have the Kid Leroy type beat, which is all I can imagine, a very like popular search term. But then up here you have hard trap and hard, which means they'd have to end up searching for hard twice. So the tag wasn't as well placed, but it's because you probably had the Kid Leroy in the title, Kid Leroy in the tags. Like all your popular ones have like you have artist there, artist there, artist there. But YouTube makes it really weird because you're not able to really I know YouTube BeatStars make it really weird because you're not able to put as many tags in. You have like 3 to pick from, which I suppose is good for the algorithm. It's more like streamlined. It's not like a criticism, like at this point, you're new to producing and whatnot, but experimenting's good. And when you find something that works, like 30 plays on a BeatStars, yeah, 28 plays on a BeatStars thing for like your first 13, 15 beats, then. Not on this account, I don't know. You probably have more plays than I do. No, so basically, when I started off this YouTube channel, I was posting like every day up to about here, and then I sort of just like didn't see the point in continuing on BeatStars, so I stopped, and then I uploaded like 60 odd beats all in a day. If I go to my stats, you can see I literally get no plays. And the days where I got a lot of plays is when I uploaded lots and lots of beats. But like a lot of I've only ever sold on BeatStars. I've only ever sold one beat, and that was on an account that I stopped using years ago. I just opened up my PayPal one day and there was like $30 in there, or $20. But it's like most of my plays come from other producers who come from YouTube. But if I was to like start BeatStars again, honestly, BeatStars is so competitive and honestly not really worth it because you gotta think your initial page here is basically like a web store, right? What's good, bro? Like your initial web page, the where people can go and check your music is like a web store. And so really you need like Instagram, YouTube as sort of like a way of advertising that. Yeah, bro, sure, send it through. If I drop my Instagram, send me the link. What's my Instagram again? That's my Instagram. If you just go on there, or if you have like a way of sending me the loop. I'm not sure if YouTube actually likes sending loops or not. But yeah, this bit is like the web store, and you need advertisement, which is why YouTube's so good. Like if you think I've got 53 tracks, 176 plays, and then if I go to like actual YouTube, I am about to use FL Studio. Yeah, I got a person sending me a loop. Yeah, I got an email. It's the same as my Instagram, but at Gmail at the end. So it's goodmorningtango@gmail.com. It needs a crash. Luckily, I have one. What are the different layers? So that's the lead guitar. That's the melody. That's picked. I have no clue what that is. I'm assuming, yeah, that's the bass. But, oh wait, it's really good, my sound. I gotta stop doing that. That's better. I gotta get used to changing the speed. Right, I want to quickly just dive in and find the email. I'll keep the beat playing for now. Actually, no, I'm literally on the email now. How's everyone doing? It's still saying that I've only got one viewer. Like, it's so slow. I can use that for a beat for sure. In fact, I didn't make one too different too long ago. I can't actually remember which way I did it in the tutorial. But pretty much, yeah. The main thing that I done was level out the melody first, and then sort of build 808 kick, hi hat, and clap off of it. What do you call it? I'll just call it stream. Why not? Okay, new from empty. Let me just quickly grab this loop. Said it was 150 BPM, yeah. I don't know what key we're in, but I'm gonna move it down a bit. And I'm gonna need a Zay 808. No, the 808's more of like like a backing instrument in guitar beats. F minor. Not quite sure what that means. Yeah, I don't like mixing Zay 808s. They're not so bad, like, if they're just by themselves. But I forgot, didn't add a soft clipper. I just punched everyone's ear holes in. Alright, put the mix to 50. Not that one. That one. And then if I go to boost. Yeah, I find that as well. The mud comes from like, with like a normal spins 808, you can normally go down to like A, maybe even lower. I wouldn't go much lower than A, but with a Zay 808, as soon as you hit below the middle C, it's a nightmare. Duh, 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 duh. Roll like that. Roll with that. I don't think that note's in the key, but yeah, the Lund 77 is what like most producers use. I did try and get one, but I couldn't find any, and I'm not paying for drum kits. Like, not ones that are well used anyway. Are they? I've never seen one for free. But I'm pretty sure they're just like the same way my drum kit is pretty much just recycled Nick Moore drum kits. I'm pretty sure they're just like settings that have been used like in a million different drum kits. Cool. I'm not even sure if the Donnie's still here, but I'll finish the beat anyway. Because why not? Yeah. Well, it's like most drum kits, unless they're like labeled as like brand new, they just use the same drums. Like every drum kit, you're guaranteed to have at least one spins AOA. Did you have a direction of a beat of the beat that you wanted to go in, or are you just gonna sit back and watch me make it? Like, I'm here for instructions if you have any. That needs special TLC. Da-da. Yeah, I switched it to a spins though, so I'm not using the Z808 anymore. There's some examples where you can use, but yeah. If you want like a good sound off the rip, then you don't want to use it, but. Definitely needs a kick. We're gonna switch the 808 out. What would it sound like with a longer 808 on it? plugin you want about? You want about this one? This isn't really a plugin that I use too often. It's more of just like a gauge of volume. 2 plugins in a one shot. It sounds very reminiscent of like 2016 melodies. Pan Man is, it's like an auto pan plugin. You can see. Like if I made it extremely wide, you'd be able to notice a difference. And then this is like a loudness meter. I'm not quite sure how accurate it is, but it just basically tells you how loud everything is. And you look at like the true peak to see where it actually is, which is like the numbers on the limiter are like perceived loudness, and then this is like actual how loud it is. So you can see like the true peak, even though it's clipping at like -15 on this chart, it says like in actuality it's like -7. I don't know how I'm going to arrange this because I've only got an 8-part loop, but we'll try our best. If we just delay it. That's pretty much the beat done. Alright, I was waiting for someone to ask me this question again. I actually found my old YouTube channel that I uploaded my first ever beat on. And it was uploaded on June 31st, 2018, which means I've gone up to 6 years this summer, but it's been 5 years so far. Is everyone here a producer? I know what we got. I know, well, I definitely am. And then I never know how to shorten your name down because the S is throwing me off because I suppose like the learning curve. Well, it depends. Do you know any like instruments at all? So you're coming at this with no prior music knowledge, no nothing. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you, but it's not. It's learning Honestly, if you learn how to do the drums first, then you can make pretty much any genre because there's samples for it anyway. You don't have to do like half the job. But I'd appreciate if you can go sort of back through and I've got like a bunch of tutorials and stuff that will be able to help you out. What do you mean? It's not like, yeah. I'm gonna be assuming it's how to mix and master one because that's still getting pushed to this day. I don't even know how. I uploaded it months ago. I mean, to be fair, knowing the piano is useful. Like, if you know the piano or if you know the drums like I did, then you can walk into it. But having no prior knowledge is a little bit more difficult, I suppose, because you have nothing to really base it off of, and you have to learn music from scratch, which is very, very difficult. Now, this video, I didn't even realize live streams could even get pushed. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was like a purely like recommended stuff.
Tango. More tango. More tango.
I posted a poll about this the other week, and I was expecting everyone to say no, because I made it purely for trap music, which you don't really need music theory for. But I think knowing music theory, or at least like the basics of it, is pretty important. But like the basics of it is like chord structure and like song structure. It's not like you need to know the advanced.
More tango. More tango. More tango.
I'm digging this loop a lot. Yeah, quite a few people have written this song. Well, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. 4 people have written stuff to my songs. 5 people, I don't even know. If I go to SoundCloud and then flick the screen on. Right, I'm not gonna forget it this time. But basically, this is a remix that I've done. This top one. And then all of these are like songs that I produced, and then there's a couple that I haven't added on here. But yeah, they sort of came around just by being in the right place at the right time, which was lucky.
More tango. More tango. More tango.
I know that got into music through like rap music, and in college, most of them were like artists themselves, or they knew how to play an instrument live. But I was in a group of four, and I was a producer. My other friend was a producer. Then the other two were like mainly focused on lyrics, which was like super convenient because I was looking for people to work with, and they were looking for people to produce for or produce for them. And so it's kind of lucky, but I started out, and I feel like most people start out just because they like the music and they want to try and copy it. And if like lyrics don't come to them or melodies don't come to them, then they just switch to production because it's a little bit more free, and in a weird way, it's less you're less in the spotlight.
Morning takeout. Morning takeout. Morning takeout.
Well, it's the friends that I met in college. Like before that, all my mates before were like clowning on me for making music. But that's to be fair, I'd only been making music for like a year, so like things were still rough and I was still learning. I'm on a laptop, bro, but it's like a fairly powerful one. I think the only thing you need is I don't actually know what you need. Um, so my current specs are you only really need a processor and a GPU. Those are the big things. Let's have a look. So my processor is an AMD Ryzen 7 5700U, which is just an AMD Ryzen 7 series. It came standard with the laptop. That's all you really need is like a processor. I don't think I can actually find my GPU tool. No, I can't find it, but yeah, it's just an AMD Ryzen 7, which is powerful enough. Like you can't run a million plugins, and you do eventually have to like bounce stuff out. But for basic beats, it's perfect.
Morning takeout. Morning takeout. Morning takeout.
It was an expensive laptop, yes. I think it was like £900, which is I don't know how much that is in euro. Probably a fair bit. It's like 1,400, no, €1,046, which is a lot. But I don't know how much the Ryzen 7 processor is. You can get a processor. It depends. I'm assuming you're on Windows, and so the processor I have is about 170 quid, which £176 to euros, €204, so about 200.
Morning takeout. Morning takeout. Morning takeout.
I'm gonna have to jump off in a bit. I didn't realise the time. I mean, I couldn't afford it, but you know, if you just keep working on music, like eventually stuff will start paying for itself. I'm not saying it's gonna be quick, but you know, make the most of what you have. Start off with, because if you can learn to do stuff limited, like people like simple beats anyway, so throwing a million plugins on isn't the best idea. But and if you ever like, if your computer starts to struggle, then you can just bounce out the audio, because although you can't save it on the trial version, you can just export it. Ugh. I mean, this is pretty much the beat done. I'm not going to go too much into the arrangement. I'll just sort of loop it again from the beginning. And that should be like 3 minutes long. 2 minutes 40. Perfect.
Morning takeout. Morning takeout. Morning takeout.
To be honest, if I'm ever like feeling like I don't want to make beats, then I just jump on stream, because it's less about actually like the motivation to make beats, but more sort of like concentrating on it for a while. Like if I sit on stream, then I can like take a break and chat. It's not like I have to work flat out. It actually gives you like a reason to work, I suppose. I don't know whether to start making like streaming a more regular thing. Although it does take up like a couple hours of my time, it's more interactive, you know. And also, whenever I stream, I seem to gain a hell of a lot more subscribers. Like I've gained 7 just from streaming today, which is more than what I normally get. Yeah, I mean, you need to get better for it. Like, if you stay, you can like stay humble, and people will like watch it because people will like be engaged as you sort of get better. Sort of like making like a series out of making beats and stuff. Like learning how to do it as well as posting your type beats. If you make like a weekly video going over the stuff that you learned, so you're helping out people as well. Doing what I'm kind of doing, but instead of explaining it through your experience, I end up just explaining it because I learned it a little while ago, you know? I'm pretty sure I'm on the producer edition. Nah, last week's stream was weird. It's like I had people that I actually knew in the chat. So it was like I was just talking to my mates. But now, like, you're here, you've been here the past couple streams now, so. I'm glad everyone's found it. If I was to make, like, regular streaming a thing, I'm glad you sent me that loop. You're a loyal fan. You're number 1 now, bro. You don't need gross beat. You can just like if you make something. I'm fairly sure you know how to export something. But like say you had gross beat, right? And it goes like when you try and save it, it like says it'll just delete itself. You can just go to whichever sound it's on and then press this little arrow, this little button by here, so turn it red. And then on your keyboard, if you hit Alt and R, brings up the render menu, and then you sort of just render it. Then it renders with the plugin. If I was to make streaming like a regular thing, like once or twice a week, would everyone be down to join again? Do you want me to send this beat back to you?
Morning Tango. Morning Tango. Morning Tango. Morning Tango.
I'd appreciate that, bro. We can build some stuff together. I forgot I told you that I was planning on doing it. I wouldn't go far to say better than I'm better than school, bro. I've got to do it on a Friday night because I know you ain't got to be up tomorrow. Stay focused on school, bro. It ain't worth putting all your eggs in one basket. Tango better than the military. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. They're two very different things, but I'll appreciate either. Oh, the name's a long story. Right. I want to go back to the college, right? So we were meant to be in a lesson. Well, it was like a couple hours before the lesson, and I was wearing a big like coat that had like a camouflage pattern on it, and you may notice in the streams when I have the camera on, but I have orange hair, and I was drinking a tango, and my mate came in and he just gave me Commando Tango, and then I just shortened it down to Tango. And then when I came to making my tag, the only tag that I could find which had Tango in it was Good Morning Tango. So that's where the name was born from. Where are you from? Because we got, oh, I'm from the UK. Then we got, I'm still struggling to say your name, bro. But you're from the Netherlands. Imani Hannibal. That doesn't sound like a European name. Unless you're like, you live in Europe, but your heritage is somewhere else. But if you lived anywhere over, it'd be like midnight for you. I can see why you're in the military. You need it at the minute, bro. From the US. We're about in the US. East Coast, West Coast, Central. I'm just gonna chill for a bit before I end the stream. Florida. Yeah, I was gonna say. If you was from which state? Which state is that? Like, I know a producer in Charlotte, which I don't know what state that's in, but it's on the East Coast. I could have hit him up, looked you up. But Florida is quite far away. Where is Charlotte? I think it's in one of the Carolinas. Yeah, it's in North Carolina. You're now the second producer. I know an artist. Well, he was in Florida, and I don't know if he's moved now. Oh, there was also another artist that I really wanted to work with in Florida. Go on, tell us a story. I know. I'm guessing your first name, because Hannibal was some like ancient Roman type bloke. You're on bass. You say you work 24/7, but you're sat here watching streams, bro, and making loops. Ah. Well, it's like everyone's artist name is like a name that they were given when they were younger, and they sort of just got forced to stick with it, unless it's like their real name. You over in West Coast? Ace Deck. Yes, that's a lot. I'll call you Ace. That's a lot more memorable. Ace is a lot more memorable. So how would I go about saying like your artist, like your producer name? Because NSKIE doesn't roll off the tongue as much. Yeah, Shaman is your actual name, but Ace Deck is cool. Anytime, bro. Bro, it's been 2 hours. I didn't even realize the time. Because SKIE can be sky, of which you then be in sky, or then you can be N-ski. N-ski's pretty cool. Yeah, it's your nickname, bro. Everyone gets one. Okay, so we got Ace. Ace, I can say Ace. Ace is an easy one to say. Memorable. Ski and Sky. Like tango is just like the drink. I'm pretty sure everywhere has tango. I know America does. I'm pretty sure anyway. Noonski. Ah. Yeah, Noonski's easy to say. Nunski. 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 That does sound Dutch. Nunski. Oh, we'll figure it out. We got many more streams to learn your name. Well, I've already finished this beat. If I get around to like polishing it up, then I'll send it through. Oh, so it's non. Nah, bro, you're gonna have to send me like. It's very, very complicated. I might just play this beat through because I know you said you liked it earlier, and I'm gonna end the stream because it's late and I've been on for two and a bit hours. I appreciate you all for joining me. Ace, if you have a way of letting me contact you so I can tell you when I'm planning on streaming again, so you can send me more loops through.
Morning Tango. Morning Tango.
But I'll make sure to reach out to both of you when I'm next streaming. Yeah, send me through a bunch of loops. Let me listen to them. If you have any beats as well, let me listen to some beats.
Morning Tango. Morning Tango. Morning Tango. Morning Tango.
No, but I appreciate you all joining me. Yeah, your nickname is kind of. But you kind of split over me.
Morning Tango. Morning Tango.
I'm head out now. If you have any more questions, you just want to chat music, chat whatever, get my DMs.
Morning Tango.
glad someone will listen to it all. Lisa, I don't know if you're still here or if you're typing something, but same goes for you. See you all next week, probably sometime throughout the week as well. And I'm planning on having a proper video up soon, so make sure you watch that stuff, because we've been growing up like crazy recently, and I appreciate all the support.
Morning, Tango. Morning, Tango.